Let's move a little bit forward on your mat. That roll of your spine is necessary for the next exercise. We call it teaser. This is a little bit of fun exercise, so be ready to have some fun. First, you have to step a little bit away from your mat, so you need a lot of space behind you. So just a little bit forward. Your feet could be slightly off the mat. It's okay. Hands in the front. I'll show you a couple of options, okay, first, and then you see which one you're going to choose. So lean back. We can do it together as well in this exercise. Lean back and see if you can pick your legs up. Your back is rounded. Just a tiny bit is good enough. And then lower the legs, sit upright. So now you can feel that you can easily lift your legs up. If you are able to lift your legs up, then what we do next is roll back, lift your legs up. If you can lift the legs, catch your knees. This is your option one. Either you're going to hold here or you're going to hold your ankle. You can choose this, okay? Choose it wisely, the one that you can control. You can always change. So this one. Release your hands, release your legs, sit upright. Let's try that again. Lean back and pick your legs. Either you could catch your knees or catch your ankles. You choose an option for yourself now. Now, once you have an option, if you're choosing your legs here, there is nothing more you can do. Just stay there and breathe. If you're choosing your ankle, you try to straighten your leg. So there's always more. So either with your legs straight or with your knees bent, the next thing you're going to do is roll back and front. And just balance again. Do not drop your feet. Keep the feet higher. The idea of this exercise is to keep your feet higher. So if you're choosing this full option, feel free to laugh, yeah? I can't hear you, but I can feel you. So, ready to go. Roll up and come up and balance. This is your one. Again, roll back and come up and balance. Woo, that is your two. Make sure your spine is getting longer every time. Roll back and up. This is called the open leg rocker. 3. Can we do 5 more? You try. Or you can have fun for 5 more times. Whatever you call it. And coming up, and you hold. 4. And up, and I'm sure you're balancing. 3. And up. Whew. There you go. 2. One more time. And roll up and nicely sit upright. Very good. Lay down on your back. The next exercise, we call it corkscrew. Okay, it can be done with the legs straight. So pick your legs up, hold in here. The first part is you take your leg to the right. We did this the other day. Then you take it down, around, and lift it up from the left. And take it from the left, down, around, and lift it up from your right. Okay, so you have that circle coming from this way and that way. So whichever side you lift up, same side you have to roll down. Okay, let's try. Just hear me and I think you should be able to make it. So that was a preparation. The second option here is to take your body up further, like this. So this is my starting point. I'm going to take it to the left, lift up, swing, stretch my legs up, lower, and roll from the left side. Now you have to really remember which side you started to lift. If you lift it from the right, you swing the leg up, take it down to the right, and swing it up from the left. Here, and lifting up, down, and take it from the left, and up from the right, lift, down from your right, and up from the left, lift to the center, take it to the left as you lower it down. Make sure you're rolling your spine bone by bone, coming up from the other side, swing, down, and to the right, and take it from the left. Last round. Lift up to the ceiling, down, take it to the left, and circle around from the right side, coming up. Lift to stretch up fully. Lower halfway. Swing it right, down, and let's put it on the mat. A little break. So that was corkscrew. You could come up and sit upright. How are you feeling so far? Right? I can feel that a lot of work is happening on the core. I feel a little more flexible. I'm sure you feel the same way. So most of us are fighting through these practices. A lot of exercises are flexion-based in Pilates because of correction of your spinal curve. Okay? Now let's separate your legs. A little bit wider than your mat. It's not too wide, just wider than your mat. We're going to do the next exercise called a saw. So to do that, first keep your hands straight. Move your hands back and put your shoulder blades down into the pocket, like down. And then release your hands. Okay, let's try that again. Hands go back a little bit and press the shoulder blades down so they squeeze down and together. It's a very good practice, really opens up your chest, strengthens your back muscles, and then release it down. One more time. Move your hands back, press down and hold. Now rotate your spine to one side. Then pass your hand just across your little toe like you saw a little toe. Come back up. Rotate to the other side. Breathe out and suck your belly on the right side. So tighten your right obliques. Come back as you inhale. Rotate and go again to the left. Just come back to center. Rotate and to the right. And up to the center. Left. Exhale. Contract your belly and go down, 2, 3, up. Final round, rotate and just stretch it out nicely. And come all the way up. Moving up into your next exercise, which is some extension exercises here. Okay, to do the next series, you'll have to lay on your belly. Now, the position of your leg is important. Separate your feet just a tiny bit and move forward. Place your hands on the floor, or I'm going to use the pole here that I have. So, this way. First part, you could put your hands down by side. When you're putting your hands, it should be in line with your chest, like you're doing your push-ups, basically. Okay? Do not do the cobra. Mentioned to you earlier in the last class that we don't want to do any cobra. This is called a swan dive. So you pick your abs right away. Okay, so inhale, lift the face. Exhale, lift your belly immediately up. My abs are already up and tight. I'm not pushing it down at all. Okay? This is your starting position. Your upper back will be normally rounded. And then come down, release. Let's try that again. And we're moving nice and to the side. And going down and release. Again, breathing in and out. Really press your pubic bone down so you should feel how your buttocks are turning and they're working nice and hard. Lift the face and chest. And come down. If you did it right, you're going to feel a lot in your buttocks. Yes. Breathe in, out, and tighten up your legs. Press your pubic bone down. Press your legs down fully and strong. Ready for the next exercise. You're going down, lift the chest up. Sorry, legs up, chest down. Then legs down, chest up. Inhale. And exhale. You have to control your head. You could do it just by keeping the hands on the floor. And up. And up. And chest down. And legs down. Repeat that a few times and then you can pick up the pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Finish. Come up on your forearms. So you stay on your forearm in this particular exercise and simply, you may feel nothing is happening. So first, toe, flex, and down. Flex, and down. So point, flex, and straighten. Point, flex, and straighten. During that time, you kick your leg. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. So you keep your abs up. 2, down. 1, 2, down. If you keep your abs up and keep your weight on your pubic bone, you will work your hamstring for this exercise. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last set. 1, 2, 1, 2, and rest. For the next exercise, you're going to keep your legs together. Your hands will be on your back. So, here we go. First part is you turn your face to one side. Now, you're going to keep your knees in the air or just on the floor. You choose. And then go for 3 kicks like this. 1, 2, 3, and lift up. Then turn the face to the other side, and 1, 2, 3, lift. Simple, okay? Turn the face down and kick. 1, 2, 3, lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And 1, 2, 3, squeeze. You can switch your hands. There's a lot going on. Maybe you focus on one thing first. To just lift yourself up every time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, keep your knees up in the air for the next exercise. This is more challenging. Inhale, lift up. That's your 1. 1, 2, 3, lift. And again. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Last time. 1, 2, 3, and lift. And release everything down. A shell stretch. So, those were some of the exercises that were really intense for our back. Now, the next practice may require you to hold a strap. You could also hook your feet under a couch, right? Just put your feet under a couch. Or somebody is sitting next to you, ask them to hold your feet. Yes? Someone must be watching you while you're doing this. Okay, so you can ask them to just grab your feet to help you with this next exercise. I'll use the strap. These are the spatial mats especially built for Pilates. So now I'm going to put my hands behind and open up the chest like this. Lean back. And this is possible only through that if you hook your feet into. Then first part is to bring your elbows in, pull your chin to the chest and roll up. Flex and sit upright. This is just an advanced version of roll back. You were doing the second exercise where you just have to keep your hands behind. A lot of strength in your abs that is required. I'll try with the strap. Now we see if we can do it without straps or without support like you guys are doing. So lean and roll down. Lift and stack your spine upright. Okay, let me try without strap. So this will be hard. Lean back and exhale to roll. And that was easy. Let's see the up one. And they sit upright. Okay, that was not bad. Let's give it a try. You guys can do it too. Lean back, inhaling, and exhale. Roll that spine down. Okay, I shouldn't be creating like that noise, isn't it? Should be more soft voice. But the reality is reality, isn't it? You just got to do what we got to do. Lean back and... All right, that's smooth. Shall we do last time? The exercise is called the neck pull. And coming up all the way. Okay, Next is my favorite exercise. I think you guys are going to love it too. All of these exercises are quite nice. We have to be in the inversion in these positions, in these exercises. So to start with, the first one, we call it the Caesar. So keep your legs nice and straight, hands by side of your hips when you're ready. So you have a preparation, you have a final exercise. I'll show you the preparation. Lift your one leg up and hold. This is a preparation, you can see, right? So pulling your leg closer, you hold higher if you can, and you have to pull the leg on its own and then pull a little bit, and just pull. It doesn't matter how close, but you're stretching your hamstrings, and just a few more to warm up. We all should do a little bit of preparation before we do the final exercise. And then release. Here's the final one. Take a look first, because you will be upside down, so may not be able to see. Lift your legs up and support your back. You have to locate this fleshy part and then place your hands right into that pelvis on the edge. This is your starting position. So I'm not holding anything, I'm resting the edge of my hand into the rim of the pelvis. Okay, this is a little bit advanced version, but you can always stick with the preparation, and it's okay to do it again for a few more rounds. Others who can already come up here will try this exercise. Stretch your leg fully and switch. Switch. You're just supporting and moving the leg without twisting the pelvis. So now you're getting a full range of motion from the hip. The maximum, you could split your leg. This is the scissor in the air. One more. And you can release everything down. So I'm not sure if you were just watching or you were doing it together with me, but if you want to do it again, let's try again. I mean, we can always try. The simple version is to simply stay here and switch your legs, okay? The final version, let's try it together. Put your hands right on the top and do the 8 switches. Ready? We go. 1, 1, 2, 2, big switch, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, keep working, 6, 6, this really works your back, your shoulders, your arms, 7, not yet, 7, one more, 8, and 8, lift and roll all the way down. So I'll show you the next exercise. We go up to the same position, and this is the cycling in the air. We should do it together, see how you can combine. Now, if you're doing the preparation, you would be doing this exercise simply coming up and this way, and then you reverse. Hands will be by side like this. If you're doing it up in the air, you will go up, same, support, legs up, so switch and just split your leg. Then when you're ready, bend, and 1, just the bicycle in the air. You have a choice with 1 or 2. So simply move, and then you reverse. You really need to dig down every time. It really engages your hip and it challenges your core. So you try an option 1 or option 2.